As the sun began to set on the small town of Woodsboro, a young woman named Sarah found herself alone in her home. Her parents were out of town, leaving her to spend the night by herself. Despite feeling a bit uneasy, she tried to reassure herself that everything was going to be fine. Suddenly, she heard a loud banging at the front door. She froze, her heart pounding in her chest. She cautiously approached the door, trying to see who was on the other side. But as soon as she peered through the peephole, she saw a terrifying sight: a masked figure wearing a ghostly white mask. The figure began to scream, a blood-curdling sound that seemed to fill the entire house. Sarah tried to run, but she found herself trapped. She quickly realized that the only way to escape was to fight back. She grabbed a nearby chair and swung it at the figure, hoping to knock them down. But the figure was quick and nimble, dodging her blows with ease. Sarah knew that she needed to think quickly if she was going to survive. She ran towards the phone, hoping to call for help. But the line was dead. She heard footsteps approaching and knew that the figure was closing in on her. She had to think of something, anything, to defend herself. With a sudden burst of inspiration, Sarah reached for the fireplace poker. She swung it at the figure, hitting them squarely in the face. The figure let out a piercing scream and stumbled backwards, giving Sarah just enough time to run out of the house. She sprinted down the street, tears streaming down her face. She didn't know what to do or where to go. All she knew was that she had to survive. The figure continued to pursue her, screaming and slashing at her with a large knife. Sarah ran as fast as she could, her heart racing with fear. She finally stumbled into a nearby police station, where officers quickly apprehended the masked figure. Sarah was safe, but she knew that she would never forget the terror of that night. She had faced her worst nightmare and emerged victorious, but she knew that she would never feel truly safe again.